Monday morning. Today is a day off because remember we only go to school 4 days a week. So today is kind of my get everything done day because my little one is staying at her grandparents for right now. So that gives me time to get everything done. Today I have 2 different appointments. I have a doctor's appointment and then I also have a physical therapy appointment. On top of that, I do have a meeting that I have to do virtually that is for something else. So everything is kind of spaced out evenly today. So I'm kind of sort of busy, but it's not really busy. So I also did a grocery order pickup from Walmart. So after I get done with my doctor's appointment, I'm going to run over to Walmart and pick up my groceries, then head home, do that virtual meeting, and then I'll go back out for my physical therapy. Today I hope to get maybe some laundry done, and I also have there's a lot of schoolwork I want to try to get done. I swear a teacher's work is never done. So we'll see what I get done today, and hopefully it's a productive day and not I just want to sleep all day day. I also have some other errands that I'd really like to run, so we'll see what happens today and what I have time for. Again, having all of those appointments spaced out kind of takes up the whole day, so we'll see. Well, so update, I was not running late for my appointment, so yeah, I thought that it was supposed to be at 8:45. It's actually 9:45. So I'm currently leaving the doctor's office. I had apparently set up my Walmart grocery pickup to be before my appointment. So now I'm going to do my grocery pickup and take that home and then come back for my appointment in an hour, because now I remember that my plan was to be there right at 9 o'clock to pick up my grocery order, because they usually get it done a few minutes early. So yeah, so now I am headed to Walmart and then home and back. Yay. Okay, fun stuff. All right, 10:33, and I'm done with my doctor's appointment. I have a meeting online at 11, so I think I'm going to try to go get my oil changed real quick because I need to get that done. So I'm going to try to get that done at Walmart and then see where the day goes. All right, 11:37, and I am off. Just finished with the oil change. Yay. I also had a low tire pressure light on. It looks like they were able to fill that as well. Yay. So on to my next quest. All right, it is 12:41. I am headed to my physical therapy appointment. I did do my online meeting while I was at Walmart waiting for my car to get done with the oil change. So I was able to use my time wisely. And again, I am just headed to physical therapy now, and hopefully that will be a great relaxing time, and then back home for some meal prep and possibly working on some school stuff. Well, tiny wrench in my day. I just got done with physical therapy, and I'm having a little bit of a hard time seeing clearly. So my parents are coming to get me in my car to be able to take me home. So that's gonna put a wrench in the rest of my day's plans, and maybe tomorrow's plans for school. So we shall see. Hopefully I get feeling better and my eyesight gets a little bit better, but right now my eyes are a little blurry, and it hurts if I take the sunglasses off. So day in the life of a teacher with a concussion. Yay. Good morning. It is Thursday. No, you didn't miss 2 days in the video. I missed 2 days of school. and Dad came and picked me up. My mom took me back over to physical therapy just to ask, is this something that's possibly normal and it'll go away in a couple hours? Or is this something I should go to the ER for? And they said it is definitely not normal and I probably should go to the ER. And they had already suggested me seeing a neurologist because I still have not seen a neurologist yet. So that's what I did. So I ended up in the ER for a while that night just because of the fact that they wanted to do some different tests, and sure enough they ended up doing a CT scan with contrast and without, and an MRI. Thankfully everything was fine. They did require me to do a follow-up with an ophthalmologist and with a neurologist. So I had my ophthalmologist appointment on Tuesday, and he said everything looks to be going good right now. So he said he doesn't understand why the blurry vision, and so he said definitely neurologist is the next best thing to go to. So again, we already have an appointment for that. So that is the plan. And they did do a blood test for something. I don't know what it was for sure. I was a little out of it. The medicine they gave me at the ER for the headache, hoping that maybe that I was having such a bad headache that it was causing my vision issues. That medication makes it to where I am very jittery, so I was very anxious. So my poor little body could not stop. I had to be bouncing my leg. It was kind of crazy. So, but day in the life of a teacher, I guess. So I stayed home on Tuesday and Wednesday just because my vision still wasn't very clear either one of those days. And so I just did what I needed to do to take care of myself. So today, like I said, is Thursday, so we'll see what they got done. I did send work. Thankfully, my paraprofessional is the best, and I had already had some stuff lined out for school for Tuesday, so she was able to print all that off. They were able to work on that. And Wednesday, I didn't send any more worksheets. I just told her to let them kind of do a catch-up day, and some of them didn't get the worksheets done from Tuesday, which I had suspected might be the case, so that was great. They were able to get that done, and so that's what they did. So I'm going to walk into my classroom and see what they did for the last couple days, which might be just a little bit of work, but that's okay. In special education, a lot of times I only have the kids for 20 minutes at a time, so you can't get a whole lot done in that 20 minutes. You can do your couple of skills and then they're off. So that's what we'll go and look and see how everybody did. And I will be trying to collect some data today and just get the kids squared away with what they need to get done. So I have a couple of reading groups. Hopefully the reading group, actually the two reading groups have combined. My 7th and 8th graders are just reading the same book because my 8th grader last year did not read the book that the 7th graders read because she was not in our district at the time. So we went ahead and I have them at the same time for that class. So we're going to go ahead and have her do the same book with them. I don't know what we're going to do for the next two books. I talked to my para about it, and honestly, she probably could read the books again just because of the fact that she probably doesn't remember the vocabulary words and stuff like that. She might vaguely remember the plot, but so we'll see what happens. But yeah, so I'm headed in. It looks like there's one other car here in the parking lot, so maybe I'll actually get a couple things done. Right now it is 6:59, so hopefully I can get a little bit done before people start coming in and start my day off right. Friday. Yay, Friday! So this week, as you know, I missed 2 days of school just because of some health reasons to do with my concussion. So right now I am awake and ready to go, but my little one is still asleep. So I want to try to let her get as much sleep as she can. I know that she was tired last night. We went to a junior high football game last night. We stayed for one game and then the first quarter of the next one, but I was starting to get a headache, so we needed to go. And so we came home and she wanted to stay up a little longer watching some YouTube shorts. So we did that for a little bit and then we went to bed. And so but today we will do mostly a data day. So that's where we are trying to collect IEP data on our goals, and then the kids are also working on their iReady goals. They are supposed to have a certain number of lessons done by the end of the quarter. So I give them time in my class to do it just so that they have a little extra time, because our kids sometimes need a little extra time. So they do have, our 6th through 8th graders have time in a computer class to do the iReady goals, and then our 4th and 5th graders have a little bit of time in a computer class, and usually their classrooms let them work on iReady goals as well. So this is just giving my students that little extra time that they need by doing it on Friday if we have time. So again, my reading groups, they'll do their regular, they have a quiz today. So over the 2 chapters that we read, right now we're doing Number the Stars. I love reading that book with the kids. Such a good book. And then after that, they will be able to do other things. So they'll have that today. And then any of the kids that are working on missing assignments, I still don't understand why we have missing assignments. The reason why is because when they get home, they don't do their homework. And the students really need to realize that sometimes you got to do work outside of school. And so hopefully they're getting some parent support to help them with that. So we'll see. I'm going to try to make an effort to reach out to parents in a positive way. If needed, I can also reach out to them and let them know your student is missing this, but I do try to reach out to them in a positive way at some point before I have to say, hey, your kid is missing this. As most teachers know, that's just a way to kind of establish that line of communication, and also some parents need to be told something good about their kid every once in a while. We all love it when we find out that our kid did something great, so even if it's something little, we'd like to hear about it. So teachers, make sure you're sending home those positive notes or messages just so that your kids can be able to know that, hey, my teacher's proud of me, and so are my parents. Sometimes parents need to know, hey, the only reason school's contacting you is not bad stuff, but the school also contacts you for good things. So teachers, I do encourage you to keep a record of when you're sending those positive notes home. Sometimes it's hard to get some positive notes on some kids, so I always like to keep track just so that I know, hey, if I have 4 kids that I haven't sent positive notes home, but everybody else has had one, then I need to focus on something positive about that student so that parent can know how great their student is as well. So, yay, Friday. All right, it's Friday after school and I am headed home. I just went to the store and I picked up some different Halloween treats for the classroom and for home. And so probably spent too much money at the dollar store, to be honest, but it is what it is. I also got some fun, cute little stickers that were like a sea creature type theme, which, as you know, our school theme this year is ocean. I have our ocean shirt on today, so I went ahead and I saw those, so I went ahead and grabbed those because the kids were even saying today, we need more stickers for our sticker charts. So we got more stickers for our sticker charts at the dollar store. But yeah, so it was a good week all in all. I have brought home a lot of paperwork to do. I I sent out a message to all the teachers letting them know that I would be sending stuff probably over the weekend because I am probably going to work on some stuff this weekend, and I let them know they did not have to answer me right away because I know some people, I know I personally always feel the urge to answer my emails or chats even though it's off school time. I will do it, but I just wanted them to know I'm just trying to catch up from this week because I was gone for 2 days, so I'm just trying to get everything done, and so I don't want to have to try to remember to do it all on Tuesday, and who knows if I'll have time to do it on Tuesday. So I'm going to go ahead and get everything done that I can this weekend. I do have Monday off because we always have just a 4-day school week. So I do have a doctor's appointment for my concussion that I suffered last year from a student. So yeah, so it has been a crazy busy week. The internet was out this morning at school. It was actually our internet company that was having an issue, not our actual school network. So one of the activities that I had planned on having my students do, they weren't able to do because we were going to use the computer. So I just transferred it to where they could do it on paper, but I still wanted them to do the fun part because we were talking about one of our skills of the week this week, our skill of the week this week was creating a morning routine. So what I'm going to do is they just designed it on a slide, and I told them they needed to have at least 5 to 10 things that they usually do in the mornings before they leave the house for the day. And so they were able to do that. I had them do it as check boxes so that they just thought it was boxes. They didn't realize that I was making them check boxes. And so I let them change the color, the font. The kids know that I am always telling them, when I give you a journal or anything else to do on the computer, do not change the size, do not change the color, do not change the type of font. Like I have to get onto them multiple times, and I have to remind them that every time we type something, because otherwise, it's a big fat mess. So today when I told them that they could change the color and the size and what font it was, they were like, "Are you sure?" I even had one student who was sitting in a seat next to me, and he goes, "Are you feeling okay?" And I said, "Yes, buddy." I said, "This is more creative project. It's something that's easier for you to do creative stuff for." I said, "When I have you turn in other things, a lot of times it's because it's just easier for me to read." And he goes, "I don't know. I think I might leave it alone." And so when he saw it, he's like, "Okay, well, I'll change it," because it was very small font on a big slide. So he went ahead and changed it, but he was very leery of whether or not he should do it. And I just laughed at him. I said, "I promise you're not going to get in trouble." And he's like, "Okay." So it's fun to see that at least maybe they listened to the fact that I kept telling them last year, don't change it, don't change it, don't change it. So, and they also got to add pictures, up to 3 pieces of clip art onto their checklist. So what I did was I printed them all out today, which again, because of the fact that we were having internet issues, some of our kids didn't get them done, and so I'll have to finish it up on Tuesday. But the ones that were completed, I went ahead and printed them out, and I'm going to laminate them. That way they can take them home as a checklist, so they can do that. And then next week, our skill of the week is to come up with a bedtime routine. So I'm going to laminate that as well and have them do that as well, and that way they can take them home as a check off for them to do it. Again, the whole idea of the skill of the week is just to get them doing life skills. So having a routine is something that is good for everyone, to have a morning routine and an evening routine. So having them printed off and laminated so that they can use it as a checkbox thing, I just thought that would be kind of fun for them. We'll see. I don't know if I'm going to. I just thought about maybe laminating the 2 pages together so that it would be a front and a back. So that's kind of like your morning routine and your evening routine. Of course, I like to have it posted on the wall. So I don't know. So I might go ahead and just laminate them individually. We'll see what I feel like. So, but yeah, that's the plan. So hopefully the kids enjoy it. Hopefully they'll use it. I hope the parents tell me that they're using it. If they don't use it, oh well. I mean, what teacher doesn't love to laminate? So we'll see what we see. So this week has been a crazy week, but it's a good week, and hey, the week's over and we're ready to move on. Midterm, like I said, was just last week, so I got to get some data collected, not collected, but I have to get some data recorded for my progress reports for my special education students, because again, those are due at midterm. I'm sorry, they are due at the end of the quarter, but I try to get them done at least 1 week before the end of the quarter, just because of the fact that it is really hard to try to get done everything that needs to get done in the classroom that last week of the quarter. I'm usually helping with tests for the regular classroom, so it's a lot easier for me to try to at least aim for my progress reports, or most of my progress reports, to be done at least a week before they're actually due. So hopefully I can get some of that done and just get it ready to go. I do have some kids, again, that just finished their IEPs, so there isn't very much time for them to have progressed. So those I can go ahead and get some of the progress. If I can get at least a couple data points, that's great, but a lot of times it doesn't show a lot of tremendous growth, which is fine. But a lot of times it doesn't change a lot from the baseline if we only have 1 or 2 weeks of school. Again, that's only 8 days if I have 2 weeks. So in 8 days, for me to get multiple data points on over 20 students would be a little rough. So hopefully everything turns out okay, and I can get at least a little bit of data in there, but a lot of times it just shows that there's not a lot of progress. So, but that's okay. Well, it's Friday evening, almost 10 o'clock, and I didn't do any schoolwork. Okay, so, but I did get some of the stuff done for my boo baskets for my kiddos, not for my students, but for my kids. So, I will show you what is in the boo baskets, or boo buckets, I guess is what I ended up with. So the boys have black buckets. So there's some squishies in here, some stress ball squishies. These ones I think glow in the dark. So there's a pumpkin, a bat, a ghost, and then this one, oh, is a spider. You can kind of see its little legs in there. So that's the colors I gave the boys. They have a couple different things. This is cotton candy, some Sour Patch straws, some Sour Patch Kids candy, and then there's also some Swedish Fish in there. So yes, I went through and separated it all and made sure everybody has the same kind of flavors. The boys got 2 things of the cotton candy. So this one is the blue raspberry, the green one is the sour apple. Let's see if I can find the rest of the stuff here. They each got 4 of the Reese's pumpkins. They each got one of these. It's a sucker. They're supposed to be zombie fingers. So it's a sour apple sucker. Yeah, so that's all of that one. Again, these are, the black ones are the boys, and they will have some shirts coming in that I ordered off of Amazon. And then the girls' baskets are purple, and they have kind of this cute little Halloween scene on them. And they each got this little paint set, and they have the same kind of candy as the boys. They got, their pumpkins are these multicolored squishy pumpkins. So I've got the multicolors, and there's this red or pinkish one of the squishies, the colorful ghost, and then a purple bat. They got the spooky looks like Pookie, but spooky cotton candy. So theirs is the watermelon flavor, but I figured the girls like the pink, so we did that. Everything else is the same in theirs, except for, like I said, the paint set, but the boys got more candy because the boys are teenagers and the girls are not. So, so yeah, I have their 4 baskets, buckets set up. I got some cute little things for my classroom. So this is a little witch lantern. Obviously it's purple because that's my favorite color. This one, it has a light in it as well, but it's a little pumpkin. So I have to put batteries in both of these. Here I got some pencils for the kids. I have some Halloween lanterns I can put up. Not stickers because the kids said they needed more stickers. The extra squishies are in here. I got a little purple tin and then some purple bats to hang up. So just make it more fun, more Halloweenish in the classroom. And the pencils, I got all this stuff I got at the Dollar Tree. So it was all $1.25, or some of this I think was like $3 or something like that. Here are the Halloween pencils. I figured these are more traditional Halloween-y, and then of course the purple, because you know, obviously my favorite color is purple. So I just usually have them, and I let the kids pick which color they want. So ready for Halloween. I also got this bag for man. I am seeing his shirt says I'm fine, but then it has this little cut in it that looks like it has blood on the shirt, but it says I'm fine. So I got myself a shirt that has ghosts on it who are reading. I'll show those to you when I get them. And then the girls got shirts that are, they both love Stitch. So they're Stitch shirts that have, like, you can see his bones. So it's like a skeleton Stitch. And then for the boys, I got a t-shirt that has a ghost on it and it says bra. So again, teenage boys. So I thought they would like that. I do have some dresses that I bought that are a Halloween theme. I'm usually really not that much into Halloween, to be honest with you, but I don't know. This year I decided to go with it. So maybe because I have 3 extra kids now to get 4. I don't know. But yeah. So I'm going to try to give them their boo buckets somewhere close to the beginning of October. We have a lot of stuff going on this weekend. So, and then next weekend there's some stuff going on. So I don't know. Not sure when we're going to get together and be able to do the baskets and buckets for everybody, but I also have to wait until all the stuff comes in. So some of it's not coming in until Monday. So like the girls' shirts. So I want to wait until I have all the pieces. So now I have to hide the stuff from my daughter so that she doesn't see everybody else's, because she'll be jealous if she sees she doesn't get one. You know how that goes. So, but hey, it's been a great week. Thanks for joining me for a week in the life of a teacher, and we just got done with week 6. So make sure you like this video, you subscribe to the channel, and please share with your friends. I just want to reach out to more teachers, and if you have any questions, please ask in the comments. Thanks.